everyone, it's AGirlWhoSims. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. You're in for a bit of a treat today, and if you are returning, hello, how are you doing? So for today's video, might be a bit hard to tell what's going on right now, but first of all, I just want to say it is inspired by the amazing, crazy, insanely talented Kate Emerald. She posted a video, I will leave that down below, a tutorial on how to create a bridge, and I had seen this before, but the person who did it without updating the game, so it didn't work for me, and that's when I ended up creating the Windenburg village kind of thing. But then I found this tutorial by Kate, and here we are. I did it, and honestly it was such a good and straightforward tutorial. I didn't have any issues on figuring out how to do it. So big shout out to Kate. She did just hit 20,000 subscribers, which she most definitely deserves, and if anything deserves more. But anyway, yeah, this is my video. So right now, obviously, actually no, you can tell that you're not seeing me create the bridge, and that is because I had, again, no intention of actually making a video. I just wanted to post something for the gallery. I've been very, I don't know, uploady to the gallery. Uploady? What? No, I've just been uploading quite a lot more. But then I thought, why not make a video out of it? So I started recording, and as you can see, I'm doing the tedious task of placing rocks. I was about to call them bricks, but they're not bricks. I am placing all of the bricks around my little lake that I have going on. And in Kate's tutorial, she did say you could use, if you have Get Famous, there's a slab thing. But I tried that. But for me, if you've seen a lot of my videos where I've done lakes and ponds, I really like the aesthetic of the rocks. I think it's really cool. I don't know, I just really, really like it. So of course I'm just placing these everywhere. And yeah, so there's a lot of this right now is just me placing rocks everywhere, but don't worry, this whole video isn't me just placing rocks. We start to get into landscaping, and at this point I didn't really know what my vision for this was. At this point I had a lake and I had a bridge. So I think at this point I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. So I tried to do a little walkway thing where my Sims can walk around, and then I don't know if it was at this point, but I know at some point I was just maybe I should just create a little park as well. But it is the tiniest park you would ever see because I really had no clue what I was doing. This is definitely another build that is really out of my comfort zone that I've never done before. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I really like that I've been doing this. I like doing things that push the boat a little bit because it helps me become a better builder, and practice makes perfect. So what I'm doing here is I am creating a little kind of waterfall, and I'm kind of annoyed at myself that I didn't really go 110% with it. I kind of just made a little one because, again, it is just a little park and I don't want it to be too crazy. But then again, I was like, wait, there's mountains in Windenburg. Why didn't I just go full out? But I didn't. So anyway, this is what's going on. I've got my little tree things, and you'll notice by the end of the video there are tons of trees in this park, which is good because trees are good for the planet. It's good for the environment, which is on the planet, of course. But yeah, there are a lot of trees and none of them are getting cut down. Not today. So this side that we're stuck on here, this is where I start to create more of the park bit. There is kind of a children's play area. It's very small, it's very quaint. And then I did a little garden using the romantic garden stuff pack, and I created a little hangout bit there. So if you want to go on a little picnic, or ask someone to propose to you, or ask somebody to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or if you just want somewhere to go and chill, then I created a little area where you can do that. And I must say, I don't think I've used the romantic garden stuff that much. I think I might use a few items out of it, but I think it's a good pack. I'm glad that I have it. It really brings some nice things to the games. But I must say I don't use it as much as I use the other ones. But nevertheless, I love it. So this is where, now you might be thinking, oh my god, this is so many trees. But don't worry, it gets worse. I add way more trees. But this is just start. What? I cannot even speak today. It's early in the morning. Actually, no, it's not. It's just turned noon. I guess I'm just incredibly tired, but this is just where I start to landscape, and I kind of stick with the same kind of landscape and throughout. I didn't want to like be too different. I don't know if that's like my issue where I'm too scared to like throw random different colors together, but I just kind of stick to the same pink, green, white, and then the bushes. But now I liked it, so the side that I'm doing now, this is the side where it's pretty much all going to be landscaping, rocks, statues, a few little ponds, and that's just because I honestly didn't really know what I wanted to do with that side. I couldn't really see myself doing a whole massive park out of it. So I think the side that I'm doing now is purely decor only. I guess you Sims, you know, if you do photography, you can go get some nice photos. I can imagine there'll be a lot of bees there. And this is just where I start creating some little ponds, because obviously there is a huge lake. But then I thought, why not have a few little ponds there as well? I mean, you know, that'll be cute. So I just kind of I think in total I added 3 fountain ponds, and then I added 3 together of the little ponds that you get with Get Famous. The weird ones where you place it and then just water appears. So I added a few of those. And again, I'm just adding tons of landscaping, and I'm just making sure that there is a lot of nature there because I really want this to be kind of like a nice beauty spot, tranquil, whatever a word is for nice and quiet. And yeah, I don't know if I already said this, but this is in Windenburg, and I don't know if I want to start creating like a series. Maybe I feel like I feel like I'm on the start of something, because I did the village in Windenburg, which I really put a lot of effort into. So, you know, I'm really pushing the boat with these Windenburg builds, and now I'm doing this park. So maybe I have like unlocked a series where I just kind of create, you know, cool things in Windenburg. Maybe next time I'll do what else do you have in real life that, you know, we have like little, you know, shopping villages, we have parks. What else do we have? Oh my god, I don't even know what else I can create because I don't even know what we even have in real life. I don't get out enough. But yeah, this is just the start where I start creating like this little romantic garden, and then in the end I did put like a divide wall because I didn't want it to be kind of connected to the park. I want it to be like closed off where people can go and just have that like quietness, you know? Sometimes it's just nice to be away from things, and I wanted that spot to be perfect for that. On here, I'm just adding a few little bits to the bridges. We've got these cute little fountains. I added some bins because throw your trash in the bin, not onto the ground or into the waters. And again, we're back to the landscaping. Get used to that because there's going to be a lot of it. Because half of this build is practically just landscaping. And if you just see that I added like the tiniest amount of lavender. I think that's a lavender plant, but the tiniest amount. I think that's where I thought, maybe I'll try something different. But then I got too scared and just didn't. So if you ever visit there, enjoy that tiny bit of lavender plant. This is up on the gallery, by the way, guys. However, the thumbnail that is on there makes it look really, really ugly. And I honestly hope this is something the Sims team can like fix, is where you can have your own custom thumbnails without the gallery presuming you're using custom content. I tried it with my village build and it was a really nice thumbnail, but then you guys couldn't see it because it was saying that I was using custom content, even though I wasn't. So I really hope one day that we can have, or at least kind of like customize our photos on the gallery without using the Sims Train Porter, but just so we can get some nice angles, because the angle of this build that I'm doing just looks really, really ugly and not appealing at all. So it is up on the gallery, so if you do want to download it, because obviously you guys know what it looks like, I will leave all of my information down below for my gallery ID. If you guys want to check out some of my other builds, that's cool. I have been posting a lot more, as I said, but this will also be up there. And I think it's on a 64 by 64 lot. I know it's I think it's on the 64 by 64 one. It is a big one. It does take up a lot of space. And I'm kind of glad that I did it on a big one, because I had, even though it was tedious placing rocks and landscaping everywhere, it was really nice just to have that space to create and not be kind of constricted. So yeah, if you have a 64 by 64 lot free, you know it could go there, my Windenburg Park. I haven't really given it a fun name yet, because I'm really bad at thinking of like fun, creative names for my builds when I upload. So I think sometimes simplicity could work. So Windenburg Park, Windy Park, Windyburg. I don't know. It's just a park that's in Windenburg that I'm gonna upload. But yeah. Oh, I think I've got a cold coming, you guys. I am so like feeling ill. But anyway, enough of me being ill. This is where I start to kind of close off this little cute little romantic garden area. And yeah, I think it's like the perfect cute little spot to take a date and maybe, you know, ask them if they want to be your girlfriend. Maybe it could be like a little cute makeout spot, or just like a nice picnic. We do have the table and chairs, though. We've got 2 seats there. And I just want to say now, a lot of you guys won't actually understand where my inspiration came from this, because I think there's like, I don't really know if any of you are actually going to be from Hull. I think there's only one person who is, who might understand it, but that's even if she watches the video. But in where I was raised in Hull in England, there is a park called East Park, and I think it's one of the most popular parks that we have there. And that's kind of where I got the inspiration for the bridge and the lake and other little park bits. Although at that park there's also like a little like wildlife bit as well, so you can go look at like animals. It's really cute. But then also this little romantic garden bit that I'm doing, we do have, oh, I'm trying to think where it is because I don't remember now. I think it's in, oh, okay, so it's in like the main like city centre area, and there's like a church, and there's like this little closed off garden, and I think it looks really, really nice, and you can actually go in there and you can just sit and relax, and I kind of got my inspiration from that to kind of have it like that. But obviously you guys, you're not going to understand where that came from, because I think a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't actually even from the UK, let alone a tiny city called Hull. But we do have chips pies, and that's a really cool thing because it makes fries super duper tasty, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So yeah, now I'm adding another little pond, as you can see, and I think this is one where I made it like super grassy underneath. But yeah, I think I've talked way too much about grass and rocks and as much as I can, so I am going to end this voiceover here. Big round of applause if you made it this far listening to my awful voice. I do have a cold coming, I think. I've been having a cold coming for the past month now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below what you thought. This really is pushing the boat for me, so any constructive criticism would be amazing. You know, compliments are nice, but also figuring out how I can improve is also better, because again, I want to become a really great builder. So yeah, comment down below what you think, and if you do enjoy this video, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are returning but you're not subscribed, come on, show some support, subscribe, hit that bell so you're always notified when I post a new video. And yeah, I think that's as much as I can say now. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening, afternoon, birthday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Woo. And now is a time at the video where I say my awkward goodbye, and then I play some really nice music. So bye. Insert music here. Okay.